When I was little, my sister and I loved to bake cookies together. We would bake chocolate chip cookies, although one time we almost caught our oven on fire. My sister and I accidentally dropped an oven mitt in the oven when we put our cookies in, and it caught on fire. So my sister grabbed the fire extinguisher and ran to put the fire out before it could get any bigger. And let's just say those cookies were definitely burnt. So today I'm going to teach you how to make chocolate chip cookies. But don't worry, I'll be careful with the oven. So let's begin. The first thing you do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And you wash your hands, which I have already done both of those things. Now, the first thing you do is you put in the bowl butter and sugars. So I'm going to put a cup and 1/4 of melted butter, and a cup and 1/8 of white sugar, and a cup and 1/4 of brown sugar. Now, I'm going to this is my mixer, and I'm going to put it on low. And I will mix my ingredients together for about 10-15 seconds, or until it's light and fluffy, which it almost is. Your batter should end up turning out something like that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is put in 2 eggs. I'm going to put in 2 eggs, and I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I am going to put it on low and mix it together until light and fluffy. Okay, now I'm going to move on to a second bowl, which has 3½ cups of flour. Into this bowl, I'm going to add 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to now stir those together so that they are even, and that should be good. Now, I'm going to add my flour into this heater. One thing about flour is that it can get messy when you blend it. I recommend putting it in a cup at a time, but to save time, I'm going to put it all in this time. So this may get a little messy, so I'm going to block it. Here we go. And that and our batter is finally mixed. So now I'm going to put in chocolate chips. I'm going to put in my chocolate chips, and I'm going to stir this around. I'm going to stir this around, and now I can get my pan and scoop chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to make 3 rows with 3 cookies. Okay, and this is what they are going to look like, and I will now put them in the oven. And this is what they are going to look like when they come out of the oven. This is their finished product. Here, today, I have talked to you about how to follow directions, put the right amount of ingredients inside, and put the cookies in the oven for the right amount of time, which is 10 minutes. I really enjoy baking, especially with my sister. Thankfully, we make sure not to leave the oven mitt inside of the oven. Thank you for watching!